So, fun fact about me is that even though TikTok is my platform with the most followers, I did in fact delete the app during the ban, and it's technically back. I still have an account, but yeah, I saved some videos. If the app ever does come back to the App Store, I guess I will re-download it. I don't freaking know anymore, because I'm not gonna lie, that weird notification that everybody got kind of soured me on it, not gonna lie. But I understand that as an artist, I probably will need to get back into it again. I did post all of my drafts in case, and I saved some of these videos, and so you might have seen them if I've uploaded them as shorts, but I wanted to make like a little compilation of all of my, well, not even all, of some of my favorite sketchbook videos specifically. Some of them are about my art studio space, some of them are about conventions, things like that. I really just wanted to save any videos that I really liked, just in case the account also got deleted, because we didn't know at the time. It still might, who knows? I haven't really checked on that in a while, and honestly, maybe I'm better for it because I actually have storage on my phone right now. But, you know, I wanted to have an assortment of TikToks, and also I might have to speak over some of the videos just because of copyrighted music and all that, because YouTube does not enjoy that. And honestly, it was kind of fun to try to save videos for this. Obviously, I couldn't save every single video. That's insane. I simply do not have the storage for it. I barely have the storage for the actual app. But it was really fun to kind of go through all of my videos and see how much things have changed since I originally started posting on there. Obviously, when I started posting things on TikTok, I mostly just focused on posting finished work or sketchbook videos just because I felt more confident in sharing that kind of art. And I still love to post sketchbook stuff. It's my bread and butter. I love doing it so much. It's my favorite thing in the world. But TikTok did give me an excuse to post, I guess, less filtered stuff, more casual content, like talking about my art studio space or learning how to sew. And I think that's what I'm going to miss the most about it.
Oh my God, smart, beautiful. Ooh, roses, roses, roses. I'm throwing roses.
Now this is talent. This is talent.
That's what I was saying. All right, so my name's Kayla.
That don't matter. That don't matter.
I hate to talk politics, but if I go into your home and everything is gray, the floor, the rug, the couch, your bed sheets, your bed frame, and there's silver everywhere, I already know what kind of person you are. You are, if corporate was a personality, I don't know who in this world told everybody that gray, the literal spitting depiction of no creativity ever. Why don't you just sleep in a corporate office?
Some people may look at my art and say, I could do that. Well, sure you can. Go for it.
Can't take it anymore. I am seriously at my limit. I'm going to snap. So me, babe. Oh, this picture is so cute.
Plus, being on TikTok was also really fun because I was able to interact with way more people. And that's not to say that I can't also eventually do that on YouTube as well. I've seen it happen. I've seen other creators be able to foster a sense of community in their own comment sections. But on TikTok, it felt just so much more casual and so much easier for me. Every time I see that cosplay, I get so excited. It's based off of this drawing that I made, so it's fun to see someone physically make something that I drew. So if anyone ever sees a drawing of mine and really wants to cosplay it, you have my permission as long as you tag me. Like, I'd really like to see it. I made this one that's more based off of Gwen Stacy, and I've made this one that's more based off of Thor. I have way more ideas for more characters, but if you have a character that you'd like to see in this style, my commissions are open. You can pause to read or go to my social media posts or my website to see my individual commission sheets. I have regular commissions, and then I have what I like to call my art history commissions. They're more elaborate, and I'd love to draw any of your favorite characters or see any of your cosplays.
And King of the Ocean to take his giant magic fork and make some iridescent sparkles on the surface of the...
That's why I drew this. When they first announced the movie, I thought it would be cool if her sparkly dress was literally made of water.
Oh, I'm a star! Please, I'm a star!
guessing if somebody's depressed just by looking at them. No. Look at what he's accomplished. Do you think a depressed person could make that?
Are you ready to go crazy?
I'm already hearing voices!
Are you ready to...
SpongeBob Patrick, do you mind?
아메리카야.
This video had music that I don't think I'm allowed to post on here, so I'm just going to talk about it. But basically, this is my interview with a vampire work in progress. I've since finished it. It's a really fun GIF, but the song was Apple by Charlie XCX, and I thought I was being very clever.
I literally need to make 1 million of these.
I'm 27. I'm geriatric. I love a trinket. I love a small thing. I love a craft. I love an art and craft. I like a DIY. I like a fridge magnet. I like potpourri. I like glass candy. I like wooden apples. I like centerpieces.
Forever bummed that I can't share the original audio of this clip because I think it's so pretty, but I would absolutely get a copyright strike. So just look at how cute my little sketchbooks look. And I really definitely should be working in them more often than I do.
At first, I was like, ah! But now that I've had time to absorb it, it's all working out. I'm fine.
Hi, my name is Chelsea. What's your favorite dinner food?
I promise I won't bite. I actually did bite a kid once.
I'm not gonna lie, speed painting for me usually doesn't really work, at least not sharing it. It doesn't usually get much traction no matter what platform I post it on, so I can't really say that this was a video that was particularly popular, nor can I show you the original audio anyway because, you know, copyright, but I wanted to save the video just because I think it's a fun video. I edited it on TikTok itself and I wanted to save it from my drafts before I posted it in case the app got deleted, and here we are. Did it flop? Absolutely. It always does, but I don't care because I like the video and I wanted to share it anyway. If you are wondering what this is from, I do a thing called Mythological May almost every year, and this is from last year's prompt list. It was the word trident, and obviously I had to do an angry mermaid. Similarly, this was also a video that I had in my drafts that I just posted to get it out of my drafts before the TikTok ban happened in case, but I also really like sharing it. It's definitely much older than any of the other things in this video, as far as I can tell, because this is from when I first got my iPad and first started using Procreate. I don't remember the year exactly, but literally right along the same time that I got TikTok, the app. So I don't know, a little bit after the pandemic. I don't freaking know anymore. Time is an illusion. No one cares. But I love her and I like sharing her, and she's my main header on my portfolio still. I have a weird attachment to her. I'm sure that I could redo this and it could be even cooler now, but I'm emotionally attached to this version of my Beauty and the Beast cover. For those of you that don't know, also, it's from a project that I had when I was still in college, and I made the cover after I graduated just to make a cover because I didn't get to make one, and I'm still obsessed with it, and hopefully one day I will get to illustrate a Beauty and the Beast copy. Who knows? I don't know. If you guys are into my digital art at all, let me know, and I can probably share more stuff. I usually just post like a time lapse every now and then to show you guys what I'm up to, but I don't really share like my actual progress. So if you guys are interested, let me know. I have more book covers to show you.
Why do we put our teeth under our pillow? Well, for the tooth fairy, Jason. And she'll leave you $1 if you're lucky.
Who collects the teeth, Jason? The Queen of the Fae. The Fae of Fangs were beings blessed with immortality, but it could only be sustained by collecting the teeth of the children of the world.
I am a wizard. Shimmy to the right, a shimmy to the left. Gender? What is this, Soviet Russia? I haven't crashed a wedding in a few months. You can't restrain me. I'm a free spirit. Happy 4th of July! Why aren't you concentrating? Concentrate! Oh, forget it! I'm the picture of health.
Mad at myself for only posting this one time on TikTok and then completely forgetting about it because it's from my older sketchbooks. Honestly, I forgot that this video even existed until I was going through trying to find which videos I was going to save. And I love her.
Alright, so I got these, those, them, these. I even got these. These, I had to get those. 2 pair of these, them.
What are you doing in here?
I'm having a nervous breakdown.
I also can't wait to finish the sketchbook that I'm currently working in. I mean, I'm working in multiple sketchbooks at once, but I'm talking about this one specifically because lately I've been doing a lot of like paper crafts or art journaling techniques, and it's been a lot of fun. When I got to the halfway point of my current sketchbook, I did get a little worried is not the correct term because I'm not worried because it's my sketchbook and I can do whatever I want in my sketchbook. But I started to feel like maybe this one has been feeling a little different than my previous ones because I was definitely journaling in it a lot more. I was using pages as more of like a diary or as a place to catalog like how many books I've read or all of my resolutions for the year. And I felt like I was doing too much writing and not enough sketching. But I've been looking at it a lot more lately and I've just grown so fond of it. Like it really is like a time capsule. And I think that's why I enjoy it more. That being said, I do think it's taking me a bit longer than it usually does to finish a sketchbook just because I've been so busy and I've been working a lot more digitally than I have previously. And I don't know how to feel about that because I do want to make it a habit to use my sketchbook as often as possible. I don't know, maybe it just feels like lately I don't have the time. And when I do, I want to practice other things in my other sketchbooks. And so I haven't been using it as often as I feel like I should.
Word on the street is, you messed with my gang. So you're getting a not-so-friendly visit from Gub Gub, Senor Beatdown, Halloween Joe, and the ace up my sleeve, Larry.
Hey, wait, come back here. What? I have to draw you. You're why cavemen painted on walls.
You are obviously strikingly gorgeous, and you know this.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I can deal with vampires, I can deal with werewolves, and all sorts of other things, but clowns? Why's it gotta be clowns?
Are clowns anyone's thing? Like, no one likes clowns.
I find clowns delightful.
So I'm assuming you mean my little nutcracker. And I literally just finished the sketchbook like yesterday, and I don't think that I'm going to be doing a lot of drawing this holiday unless I get hopefully some commissions. But since I can't really do a step-by-step tutorial, I'm going to try to show it to you on this baby. Basically, it's 2 pages, right? So you make your design on the one page, and then on the back page, you glue whatever it is that you want to stay down on the back page. I knew that I wanted this to be a nutcracker, and I knew that I wanted the mouth to move, so I literally just cut out a little rectangle in the front already before I started drawing, and then I glued down whatever needed to be glued down. I did make sure to leave enough space in this part of it so that when I added this thing I could move it freely without it getting caught on anything, and then I added tape on the bottom edges so that when I slid it all the way down it wouldn't come off. This is the exact rectangle that I cut out, and I just added a strip of cardboard to the back to keep it sturdy. This is not like a recipe or anything. You guys can do whatever you want as long as you think it'll fit in your sketchbook or make something sturdier. I even laminated this, which is not necessary. I just did it to make sure that it wasn't as flimsy when I took it out. And since I only glued down the edges and I made sure that this was completely glued down, all I really need to do is to just put it back in. It's very similar to the way that I do Eyes That Move, and I do have tutorials on that on YouTube. But like I said before, it's not necessarily a 1-to-1 ratio. I usually experiment with all this. I'm just trying to figure out how to do like paper crafts in my sketchbook without them falling out later. So as long as you think it'll make it sturdier, I recommend to do it. And it's a sketchbook. You can like screw up and do it again later. It doesn't really matter. And this isn't entirely perfect either. Like, it's always gonna wiggle. But I like it, and then I can, I can write little stories in here. Little secrets.
You know what
I find super duper silly. Growing up, I was told the reason that adult books don't have pictures is because they want you to use your imagination bone. So as a result, kids' books have pictures because, you know, like, kids need help with that, and adult books don't have them because adults don't need help with that, which is just like the complete opposite of how things should be. The real reason that adult books don't have pictures is because pictures are expensive, and it's worth it if you're doing a quick book for kids that's 24 pages long, but if you're doing a 600-page book for adults, there just simply isn't room for that. But like, each day, more graphic novels and manga are being published, and it's a growing genre within the book community that people just enjoy graphic novels. Comic books have been popular for decades. It doesn't make you make less imaginative. It's silly and it's weird, and I think we should bring back illuminated manuscripts / codexes. I feel like every book I pick up should have a small titted dragon in it. There is a clear deficit in gold leaf being used for silly reasons, okay?
Color coordination is superb. Her silhouette is always on a 10. She knows her proportions. Her personality is so vivacious and rich, and it just seeps through everything that she does, especially the way that she dresses.
Oh, no, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye and 43% blind in my right eye. I don't see much of nothing.
A large pentagram on the floor, an altar, a large black kettle, and a black robe.
A pointy hat, a broomstick.
Hey, man.
3 newts,
This is
a
what he
lizard tongue, eyeballs.
Who do they think they are? I've given the best years of my life to this place, and they think they can just fire me like that? Like trash? I don't think so.
SpongeBob? Is that you?
I've been waiting for you, Patrick!
Also, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with the original context of this video, but I do feel like I should work more with just one pen, just one color, but I'm obsessed with color to the point where it's become an addiction, where I feel like I have to do too much or nothing.
You really think I needed all the guards at the Hex Gates? Sorry to say, you've grown a bit predictable.
Also, would you guys be interested in seeing any of my other sketchbooks? I've done videos like that before where I've shown the work that I do in different kinds of sketchbooks, but I feel like I never really show my concept sketching all that much because it's very messy.
Tell me you're into art history without telling me you're into art history. I'll go first.
I got the mayor of Silly Little Guy Town on the phone, and he said not only did you win the town-wide competition, but he also wanted me to let you know that... What do you mean they hit the Pentagon?
I did see that video, and honestly, hate some whimsy. They hate someone who has a zest and optimism, a lust for life, if you will, someone who's unapologetically free and able to be cringe.